This was, but I saw it's not though. It's
Oh no, man. You know, shout out to the homie Bambata Hogue, Young Kings.
Okay.
You know, Young Kings 1000.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get them in here one day and we'll rap. You know what I mean?
My shirt. What was it say? African in America. That's his shirt too.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
You had that by coincidence.
So yep, and that's his shirt too. So yeah, he's up and coming, man.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Yeah,
you
man.
know? Yeah.
And it's good quality stuff too.
Yeah.
You know, it's not cheap stuff.
Man, yeah, we'll get him in here.
Yeah, we got to, man.
Yeah,
That's
that's a good story too, man. It's an interesting story because when I met him, it had nothing to do with clothes.
That's right.
We met him at the same time.
Sure did.
You know, so again, Young Kings, hey, support YK1K.net. Go online, check his clothes out. You know, Young Cat. I think.
That's right. We gotta support our community.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, for real, man. I remember that though. You know, because you know, being at the school, we served as basketball coaches.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one year. It's like the year when we finally had you know, felt we had them boys. You know, we had a squad. We worked hard, and then signed up for a league. We were the only team that signed up and was ready to run.
So that made we was champions in my eyes.
So we had a squad, but we couldn't get any games because the league fell through.
Yeah, undefeated though. Undefeated. They pulled the rug out on us, but we ain't lose.
So we was looking for a game. So you know, the year before, you know, it's like one of our players on the team, he played on the 6th grade team at the middle school. And his little brother was our point guard, Gary Young, you know, like that. And so I went to watch the 6th grade team, you know, watch their school play. And they, you know, they were good, you know. But I'm looking, I was like, man, they're not much bigger than us. And they right down the road, and they were playing like 2 games a week. Like, they were just playing. And I was like, man, we need a game. I know they're players. So I said, word about my point guard, I said, man, when y'all go, next time you up there asking, can we get a game? You know, we'll come to them. True to form, man, it wasn't a problem. He came back the next day, he was like, here's his number. So I go up there, you know, before I called, man, I just went up to the school one day. You know, I was like, what Coach Hogue? You know, and they was like looking around, went to the room, but he was already gone. So I hit him on the phone, he was like, yeah, man, we can play next week. You know? Not a problem. So again, make the connection. When I say Coach Hogue, I'm talking about the same cat, Bambata Hogue, you know, Young Kings, basketball coach, teacher, young brother on the go, a professional, not just a designer. So, you know, had the conversation. We showed up at the gym, walked in. We got our 4th and 5th graders, you know. They got their middle school boys. Man, it was business. It was straight business. You know, we walked in there. It was only our 2nd game. You know, really it was a scrimmage. We played it like a game, scoreboard, ref, you know, everything like that. And really, our boys came to play.
They wasn't intimidated.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't see
like,
any type of fear.
You know, it was like, yeah, 3 of them boys were ready to play.
Yeah.
2 of them, you know, they wouldn't have been ready to play anyway.
Yeah.
They would have been nervous. We would have been playing girls.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
Like that, but we rolled out there like some soldiers. You know, and it was funny because I remember it was like, man, we came out, you know, it was a game, you know, we were behind, then we made like a little run.
Yeah.
Had the momentum going our way, you know what I mean? Boys ran out into the quarter. It was like they celebrating, they happy. And I kind of seen the look on Coach's face, you know, I think he was just like, it ain't gonna happen like this.
Yeah.
You know.
He was like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Like, okay, yeah, all right, you know, yeah. Man, by the 4th quarter, I swear that was a wrap, you know. Because the 3rd quarter, I remember nobody scored. It was like a dog fight.
Yeah.
The 4th quarter, we didn't have any more juice.
Yeah.
You know, they ran away with it. We took our beating like a soldier, though.
Because you know, too, though, they was already in game shape, too, though.
Yeah,
we had been practicing, but they had been playing, like you said, twice a week. So they was in, you know.
They
so
knew how to finish.
I think they had a little bit more win because they wasn't as better than us, you know. I think they just had a little bit more win.
Yeah.
Because that's that, you know, in basketball, that fourth quarter, that's who win and lose with in better shape.
That's true.
You know, unless y'all both in even shape, you know,
Yeah,
you can't do
that's
nothing
true.
tired.
So, because that fourth quarter, we couldn't do anything, and they couldn't not miss. You know what I'm saying? We lost 44-16, but we weren't the elementary school.
Yeah.
And they weren't the elementary school.
Right.
You know, it was like big brother versus little brother. Little brother shows up and, you know, earns the stripes.
Yeah.
You know, but then after that, you know, we kept in touch, basketball, and then one day I hit him up and he was just like, yeah, I'm doing something else now. And he was doing it the whole time.
Yeah.
But he was teaching and, you know, building his brand. Then he got it to a point where he wanted to devote his full time. So, you know, like I said, professional brother. You know, young up and coming. You know, top of the line gear. You know, he'll be here soon, he'll rap with us.
Real positive dude, man.
Yeah, real positive. Don't talk too much, you know what I mean? Laid back, cool about the business. You know, YK1.net, you know, check it out. Order you some fresh gear, represent.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, shout out to Big. Alright. Joined here today with Mr. Bambata Hogue, founder of Young Kings clothing brand. Mentioned him in the last show, the last episode, and like I said, he shows up. He true to his word.
Hey,
man, how you doing today?
I'm good, bro. Thanks for having me.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. I've been knowing this cat going on 3 years. Solid brother too. When I first met you, man, you were a science teacher.
Yep, taught science at O.W. Holmes Middle School down the street.
Hey, what grade?
7th grade. I taught 7th grade science.
7th grade science. Yeah, that's dope. Like that's dope to actually be a teacher. And at the time, I really didn't even know. Like you were younger than I thought you were.
Yeah.
Like man, how old were you?
I started teaching when I was 23, right out of college. Right out of college, my first summer out of college, I started teaching.
What made you want to coach?
Man, I had to. Man, teaching wasn't enough. I had to find a passion and I had to find a hobby to make teaching fun. So.
You said teaching wasn't enough. So we talking about middle school. You a science teacher.
Yeah.
What you got? 5, 6 classes?
I had about 6 classes. Yeah.
Well, that's at least 100 kids, 120 kids.
I had about 130.
That wasn't enough.
No, it wasn't enough.
Cause that's actually how I met you. You know what I mean? And it was cool because, like, the Marion was on your team, and then, you know, his brother Garyon was my point guard, and he told me, he was like, oh yeah, they playing this Saturday at Kimball.
Yeah.
So I went there, and then it's like I'm seeing the team, and I'm seeing you on the sidelines, and it was cool. I was like, man, all right, this young brother right here, you know, he doing it.
Right.
One thing I like about you is, man, you do it. Like, you do it on a serious level.
Right.
You know, so it's like no smiles. It's like mean the business.
Right.
But I tell you, it was one thing that really stood out. You know what I mean? And I didn't really understand it at the time, but it was like a characteristic, something that I related with you. And it was like, man, you weren't dressed like anybody else.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, because, you know, I shop at the regular stores. And when I seen you, in my mind, I was thinking like, man, he didn't buy that outfit from the regular stores. I mean, he shop at the other store.
Okay.
Like the people you see on TV, and you be like, oh, man, that's fresh.
Right.
I don't know where to find it.
Right.
So I'm not going to look, you know. But like, cause I'll be like, man, where did he get that from? I'm like, man, this cat is fresh.
Right.
You know? And that was something that I related to. Now, coming from basketball, and like I said, like when I met him, it was Coach Hogue. All the kids loved him, and he played ball like he won championships.
Right.
You know, and it's interesting because you didn't play basketball, did you?
No, I played football coming up. I was a football player.
Football, Carter High School.
In Carter High School. I played basketball, but I thought I was too short, you know? So I stuck to football.
Okay. But tell me about your time at Carter High School playing football.
Man, so Carter, first I went to W.H. Atwell, went into Carter, 9th grade year, starting quarterback for about 3 years, all the way to JV. Man, so just that being said, man, it's crazy we talking about football because today I actually related my life back to my time at Carter. So at Carter, man, I played quarterback all 3 years. I love the pressure. I love being a man. I love having that responsibility of winning the game.
Yeah.
So, you know, my junior year, the head coach, his son, was the backup quarterback. He backed me up. And so, you know, it was politics. They said, hey, we think you'll be better on defense. We want to put our best athletes on defense. I'm like, no, I'm the quarterback coach. I like the pressure. I'm better than your son.
Yeah.
You know, I'm way better than your son.
Yes, sir.
You know it. Like, you know I'm better than your son. So, you know, long story short, they broke my heart, moved me to free safety. I cried a little bit. It's because, you know, I knew what I could do.
Yeah.
And I don't want nobody to determine what I could do. So that is something I regret. You know, I always regretted not being able to play my senior year quarterback. And it was like a chip on my shoulder.
Yeah.
But luckily, I still ended up going to college, playing college ball for a few years as well. But I go do all that to say this. I look at my life now and I'm a quarterback.
That makes sense.
I'm a quarterback.
I see you are the quarterback.
I'm a quarterback, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'd rather be the quarterback of this game
Yeah.
than trying to win a football game. Because now I got pressure on me. I got people who believe in me, people who depend on me. And it's up to me to make a play to win the game and to make everybody around me successful. So right now, I'm the quarterback. It's just crazy how God works. It puts you in different positions that you never thought you'll be in, but at the same time, it's what you always wanted because you manifest what you want. So I always want to be the quarterback.
Yeah.
Man, I'm the best. I'm a quarterback on the best team, my team.
Right.
You know, so
yeah.
it was a great experience, man. So yeah, Carter was cool. Learned a lot. You know, probably changed my life. If I would have stayed at quarterback, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at now. But that disappointment took me to another level. So just pay attention to the signs that's going on in life because you never know what one decision and what one move could set you up. You know, it's all a process.
Yeah, you're right. But you're right though, because I've never seen you have to answer to anybody in terms of your brand.
Right. Yeah. So
you know?
It's just been my personality growing up. My pops, strong entrepreneur, strong man. You know, I kind of I looked up to my pops. You know, and he passed away when I was in college. On Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day, instead of getting chocolates, I got a phone call. Hey, Pop's gone. You know. So I mean, so Valentine's Day ain't been the same since. But yeah, man, I just came from a strong background of entrepreneurs, revolutionaries, and leaders. And so that's just always been instilled in me since I was yay high. So yeah, man, I love being the boss of my own life and being able to make my own decisions.
Man, so both your parents are from Ghana?
My dad.
Okay.
My dad, Bandeli Tahim was from West Africa, Ghana. Accra.
Okay. And then so entrepreneurship. So was he the founder of the store?
Yes, he is the founder of the Pan African Connection. Been in business for 28 years, and yeah, he started from the ground up, and it's still here today.
Yeah.
And it will be here forever. As long as I'm breathing, as long as my kids are breathing, as long as my kids are breathing, that shop gonna be there no matter what.
Man, the store is good. Man, your brand is solid, man. Your clothes are fresh.
Yeah.
You know, but so like I met him basketball, and like he did me a huge favor. And I mentioned it in the last clip, but you know that game that we played, like for us, man, that was huge.
Oh, you talking about the first game we played?
I'm talking about, yeah,
Okay.
we came when I brought my boys over there to y'all.
Man, y'all did. Y'all showed
You know,
up.
man, yeah, we showed up, and like, man, I appreciate that like a lot because that was literally the second time we were able to play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the league fell through, so if it wasn't for that, I mean, we would have been finished.
Right.
You know, and it kind of, it's like we were able to end on a high note. You know what I mean? Because it was like we lost. I think it was like 44-16.
Yeah, it was a good game though.
You know, we lost, but it was like, man, we took the challenge. You know, and man, like I really appreciated that, man, because like that was something I saw in you. It was like you always ready.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you always ready, man. But like, man, how did you approach the game more? Because I know I sent my point guard over there, and then he sent back the OK.
Man, it was actually, I want to say that was one of our first games. Honestly, you know, it's a 6th grade basketball team, so it was probably one of my first games coaching.
Yeah.
So it was new to me as well, man. So it was an exciting experience, bro, to see my players in a game time situation and seeing them perform, so I could know where we at.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that, you know, from your standpoint, what reaching out and making it happen. You know?
Man, tell me about your time at Tennessee State.
Man, so Tennessee State was great, bro. Made a lot of friends, played a little golf, played till my junior year. Ended up getting hurt, called it quits, but that was the best thing that could happen to me. Getting hurt, because I wasn't on scholarship. I pretty much was a walk-on, so I pretty much paying to play. So when I got hurt, man, the coach told me, son, you can't stay healthy. Go home. I'm like, damn, coach, I'm all the way in Tennessee from Texas. You want me to go home? that I realized these coaches they don't care. At that level, it's a business, you know what I mean? And I respect it because you're trying to win and feed your family. So it's not personal. I wasn't able to perform, you know, I was hurt. So that broke my heart, man. I went to my dorm room, damn near cried, like, Mama, what I'm gonna do, this and that. Next day, woke up and said, hey, Daddy always said you need to find a way to pay yourself. Yeah. So therefore, I popped off a little brand, Young King's Clothing. And now I'm here today. So like I said, every disappointment isn't the end of the day, man. It's a blessing in disguise. There's no such thing as taking an L.
Yeah.
There's no such thing.
Hey, yo. Got the hammer in the ring. I grew up
back to the top. Yeah. So much practice, that is your pain. Perfect on practice is baby. Practice make perfect on practice is baby. Matter is right in the back. So crazy, so much you pass each other. Ladies, he don't give a fuck if the crackers gon' hang him. Be asking where have you been lately? I stacked up few years like my lesson was shady. My life is too crazy, no had to go play me. My life is too crazy, no had to go play me. This here what you call a flip. 10 keys from a car to brick. It from his mom with K.O.D. hard to shoot. This here what you call a flip. 10 keys from a car to brick. It from his mom with K.O.D. hard to shoot. This is what you call a flip. 10 keys from a car to brick. It from his mom with K.O.D. hard to shoot. This is what you call a flip. 10 keys from a car to brick. Bentley from his mama with K.O.D. hard as shit. 10.
Everybody pick it up now.
9.
Everybody pick it up now.
There you go.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Come on. 2. Come on.
Rotate.
Remember where you going, y'all.
Good job.
Y'all just get some points to me.
I came from 1. We got it. So we're all in all.
Let's refresh. All right, let's refresh. What's all right?
And then from there.
What you know with that water? What you know with that water? Heard you got there? Good. We going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Go. Turn it up.